All right, y'all. So welcome back to another past paper session. Today we are doing geometry questions, and we're starting with, I believe this is January 2018. So remember, when I'm looking up, it's because I'm looking at the screen. So let's start the diagram below. Most importantly, when we're reading these questions, we have to do exactly what I said. Read it. Don't jump over and, try to just watch the diagram and go. Make sure and read it. So the diagram below, not drawn to scale, shows a circle with center O. So once you know they say center O, you know that part there is the center. Think about rules. So the points A, B, C, and D are on the circumference of the circle EAF. Look for everything they're telling you. So EAF and EDG are tangents to the circle at A and D respectively, and angle AOD is 140 degrees and angle CDG is 18 degrees. So firstly, we want to calculate, giving reasons for each step, your answer, the measure of angle ACD. So again, we're going to participate. So where's angle ACD? So we go from A to C to D. How much is this? Make sure and follow your lines, A to C, C to D. So how much is that? Let's go participate. I don't want to answer. Anyone?
Miss, I never did that one.
Why not?
Because it was complicated. And time consuming.
Miss 18 degrees.
And time consuming because the 3 weeks wasn't enough. So it was so time consuming. What's that, Chiniko?
Miss 18 degrees because alternate angles are equal.
I get 57 degrees.
How did you get 57?
I divide 114 by 2.
Why is that?
Because angles in the center is twice the circumference.
Oh yeah, you are correct. Nice. So we see that AD is a chord, and from the chord we have a center angle, and then from the same chord we have a circumference angle, right? Right there, easy, easy. So that's how we got that. So ACD is just going to be AOD divided by 2, which is 114 divided by 2, which is 57 degrees. I don't even think I worked with my calculator. What's that about? 57 degrees. So y'all would work stuff out for me. All right, where's AED? AED is down here. How do we work that out?
Miss, I found the remaining angle at the circumference. That. Oh, sorry, no. Miss, the tangent and the radii form 2 right angle triangles. So I said a triangle is equal to 180 degrees.
Here and here. You're talking about?
Miss, the radii and the 2 tangents. So
okay,
OA and OD and DE and AE. Miss, so I said a triangle is equal to, well, both of them are equal to 90. So they both are equal to 180 degrees. So I subtracted 114 from 180 and got 66.
So 180 subtract 114 to get 66. Which 180? So we know that this is 90. This is 90.
Yes, miss.
Yeah, everyone's seen that, right? So this is 90 because it's a radius on the tangent line. We know when they meet, they are going to form 90 degrees. And therefore, of course, the two opposites will have to be the remainder of the 360. So that's 180 minus 114, which is 66 degrees. Of course, remember to use your reasoning. What's your reasoning for the first one? Angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Right? And then for AED, we can use the rules of the tangent, right? And radii forming 360 degrees, right? Any questions so far? So far, we didn't see anything too difficult, Mr. Anakil. So next one, OAC. Where's OAC? O, A, C. Right inside of here, right? O to A to C. So right in here. How do we work that out now? How do we work out OAC?
So the interior angle is 18.
The interior angle is 18. So where are you telling me to put 18?
CAD.
So
D.
inside of here will be 18. Very good. That is the exterior angle is equal to the interior opposite.
And so now, since OAD is isosceles, subtract 114 from 180 and divide it by 2.
All right, so 114 subtract. So we did that already, 180. So 180 is this whole thing. Because we know that the top part is 114 up here. We know that these two parts are equal to each other because it's an isosceles triangle, same chord meeting at the center. So therefore the remainder is 66. So we have to divide that by 2. 66 divided by 2 is 33 degrees. And therefore the inside will be how much now? So this whole thing here is 33. And this part here is 18. So we say it's equal to 33 degrees minus 18 degrees, which is how much?
15.
15 degrees. Any questions so far? So it's a lot of paying attention, watching. You know, you need to know the rules of your isosceles. You need to know the rules of your exterior and interior angles, opposite angles, etc. All right, ABC, A to B to C. So that is on top here. How much is this? How do we work that out? Anyone?
Miss,
So
you end with
we know that we know that ABC and CD is what type of shape? ABCD, what type of shape? Cyclic quad. Nice. So that means opposites are going to sum to 180. So we know down up here and here is going to sum to 180, right? So once we figure out what is ABC, once we figure out down here, we could figure out at the top. So let's figure it out. How much is inside of here? We did 33. How much is this part now? How much is that part? What forms between a tangent and a radius?
72.
A 90-degree angle. So therefore we have to say 90 subtract 18. Which is 72 degrees. So this is 72 degrees. So how much is the total? 72 degrees plus 33 degrees, which is 115. 105. Nice. 105. So therefore, how much is ABC? ABC would be
75.
the difference, 180 minus. So 180 degrees minus 105 degrees, which is 75 degrees. So look at that again. We had to identify that it was a cyclic quadrilateral, right? And then if we get down here, we can find by using the difference of 180. We know that this is 33. We know that this is a right angle, and here's 18. So we subtract to get inside here. Then we add both of them and subtract it from 180 degrees. All right. How do we rate that question out of 5? How hard was it? 5 being the hardest. How are we rating it? A 3. Net is not a rate. Solange.
Excuse me, sir, my internet is sticking. I just want to know what was the answer of the ABC.
75 degrees.
Okay, miss.
So let's go on. We're at 9A. Oh, 9A looks beautiful. The diagram, not drawn to scale, shows a circle. So that means they are telling you it's not the exact size that it says it is, but it represents that, right? The points P, Q, R, T, and V are on the circumference of QRS is a straight line. And PVR is equal to 75 degrees. TRS is equal to 60 degrees. So let's get at it. PTR, bam, up here. How much is that? Real quick.
75.
75 degrees. Why is that?
Angles
Always
in the same
remember.
segment of a circle are equal.
Same segment. So I'm just writing it short. You all put your reasoning, because you see when they say give reason to support your answer, that means reasoning is part of your answer. All right, 75 degrees because these two will be equal to each other. TPQ, T to P to Q. So right here, how much is that?
60.
Why is that?
The exterior angle formed is equal to the interior opposite angle.
Nice. Exterior, so they gave you that 60 out there. So this is going to be equal to the interior opposite. So you see every question is going to look a bit different with how the exterior and interior looks. Next one. Obtuse angle POR where O is the center. So they said where they want POR where O is the center. So O will have to be here, right? So you had to put in O. So they want this. How much is that? How do we work out the center of that circle now? The center of that angle.
75 by 2.
75 by 2. Nice. So we realize that Solange's one rule is the center rule. She could answer those questions. So nice. Solange, for those of you who can't see it, if we draw an arc right here, if we draw an arc right here, we'll see that the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So we can say POR, let me write it where it should be. We can say angle POR is equal to 75 degrees multiplied by 2, which is 150 degrees. And again, angle at O is twice angle at circumference. What's your reasoning? Any questions there? This was beautiful. We could also see that what is PQRV? What is that?
A cyclic quadrilateral.
And what is PTRQ?
Miss another cyclic quadrilateral.
So we had 2 cyclic quadrilaterals, so we could have. I sure cut the question short. I sure it had more questions. Yeah. Okay, well, let's do it right now then. Let's say this. If I ask you to find this to me, PQR, how much would that be? Angle PQR.
105.
Correct, 180 minus 75, which is 105 degrees. Since these are opposite, so what we can say is PV, our reasoning could be PV, R and PQR are supplementary. Or you could, say opposite angles in the cyclic quadrilateral sum to 180. All right, let's go on. Number 9A, the circle below. The circle shown below has center O, points A, B, C, and D are aligned on the circumference. A straight line passes through the points A and B. Angle CBD is 49 degrees. Angle OAP 37. Write down the mathematical names of the straight lines. BC. What's BC?
Chord.
Chord. Nice. What is OA?
Radius.
Radius.
Nice. Easy stuff, right? Best 2 marks ever. Part 2. Determine the value of each of the following angles. Show detailed working where necessary and give reasons to support your answer. How much is X? Come on. 3 marks. This question just looking like 3 marks all over it. How much is X?
I got 104.
104. How did you get that? I heard somebody else saying something else.
180 minus 37 plus 37.
So 180 subtract 37 multiply by 2. 180.
Miss, I got 106.
It's 106.
So 37 by 2 is how much? 74.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's 106. Correct. Because why? Isosceles triangle, right? Isosceles triangle. Isosceles completely going out of my mind. What is called isosceles? Isosceles. Is this correct? That triangle, right? The triangle that have 2 equal sides. So, yeah, everyone get with that? The rules of the isosceles triangle, 37 and 37, and therefore X will be the remainder from the 180. I remember a particular person harassing me about this question here. Right? Why? Why they were harassing me? I don't know. So how to find y? How do we
Miss
find angle y?
90 subtract 49 because
90
angles.
subtract 49.
Yes, miss. Angles in a
Miss, I get
semicircle.
37.
Oh,
37. So Shunika was like, oh, okay. So why? So, okay, what type of triangle is this here now? BCD.
miss, that
Is
is
it-
a right angle.
It's a right angle. Why is that?
Miss, because angles in a semicircle are 90 degrees.
So this line here told us that, right? That
Yes,
is a
miss.
semicircle. So once your triangle is formed from your diameter line, we know, and it meets at one point, which they are meeting at C, we know that's a right angle triangle. So y would be equal to 180 minus 90 minus, okay, plus, how much was it, 49? Which gives us how much?
41.
139, 41 degrees. Any questions there? Matthew, I didn't know I was streaming on your phone. Focus, right? And participate. Use that extra texting time to answer questions. So, number 12. The figure below not drawn to scale is a regular octagon with center X. I put this back because I remember us doing a question like this. So, what is the size of angle Y, X, Z? First of all, we need to find out how many degrees in this entire shape. What's the formula? How many degrees inside this polygon here? What's the formula? You all should have this written down already. What is the formula to find out how many degrees in your polygon? Jewel, what's the formula?
It's 360 divided by 8.
What's the formula to find out how much degrees in your polygon? That's what I want to know. What's the formula?
180 by. And I said that.
So nobody thought that they would have needed this. What's our formula? Right, so after we do this, we did our 180 by n minus 2, 180 by 6, 135 divided by 3, 45 degrees. So all these will be 45 degrees. The area of the triangle YXC. So what do we know? Remember, there are three ways to work out. Area of a triangle. Which way would we use? What do we have?
Miss, since we have two sides and the angle between them, we could use area equals a half by AB sine theta.
All right, nice. So because XY is equal to 6 centimeters, which is the radius, we know that XC will also be equal to 6 centimeters. And we can use that formula of a half AB sine C. So a half by 6 squared sine 45 degrees. How much is that?
12.7.
How much is sine 45? I think I need to get my calculator. How much is sine 45? People.
0.71.
Okay, and by 6 squared by a half.
$18.
And multiply it 2. Hold on, let me go get my calculator. All right, so the area, when we worked it out, we got 12.7 rounded to 1 decimal place, and the area of the octagon is that multiplied by 8, giving us 101.6 centimeters squared. Part B, in the diagram below, not drawn to scale, LM is a tangent to the circle. At point T, O is the center of the circle, and angle MTS is 23 degrees. TPQ. Bam, how much is that?
90 degrees.
Excellent. So we see that this is a right angle. Look at diameter right here connected. 90 degrees. So let me zoom out of this so we can see, everything. Right, 90 degrees because it's a triangle in a semicircle. All right, MTQ. MTQ.
67 degrees.
So we say 90 minus 23. 60, 80. 60, how much?
Oh. This is 23, not 26.
20, oh. It's like, okay. Nice, 23. So 67 degrees again, right? 90 degrees formed from tangent and tangent and diameter. TQS, TQ, TQS. Am I seeing correctly? Okay, TQS, yeah. Inside here. How much is that?
Miss Would I got 90.
For TQS?
It's 23.
23, why is that?
Exterior angles are equal to the opposite interior angle.
So, okay, we can say opposite interior. It could pass by 23. Let's see what else we could use. We know that this is 67 degrees. Would this be all right? Angle here, here. Would it be 90? Yeah, exterior opposite. Yeah, exterior opposite is the best fit. If we look into anything else, yeah, exterior, interior.
Miss,
23
I also,
degrees.
well, on my paper, I had the angle between the tangent and the chord is equal to the interior opposite.
Yeah,
Okay.
exterior, interior opposite. Yeah. SRQ. Right there. How much is that? SRQ. Come on, don't tell me you all not seen that. This is one of the easier ones.
So right angle.
Excuse me, miss, would it be 113?
113, why is that?
Yeah, adding 90 degree on the 20. Yeah, minus 23 from the 90 degree, which will give you the 67, and 180 minus 67 is 113. And opposite
Actually,
angles.
we could just
Word
say,
in it.
yeah, we could just say opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral. TQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. That part is 67, so it's going to be 180 minus the 67, which is 113, 70, 80. Yeah, 113, good job. We had to have the eye for it, you know?
Excuse me, miss.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to ask a question for the longest while. How did you get 67 for B? I got 90 because T is a right angle.
T is a right. What part of T is a right angle? T is a letter.
No, LTQ. I got
LTQ is a right angle. But what they ask for? They ask for MTQ.
so miss, it still can be a right angle.
MTQ. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, Miss, and
Yeah,
MTQ supposed to be alright.
I was watching STQ. So that's why I worked out the difference. Oh yeah, that's correct. Thank you for using your voice, Jewel. Excuse me, miss. Correct, that's 90 degrees. I did STQ. MTQ would be straight 90 degrees. Excellent. Okay, the reasoning is still the same. So it's going to be 90 degrees. Yeah. The tangent and the diameter. Nice. Anything else for this question, or we good?
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right, let's go. Angle PTS. Make sure we read everything. PQ is a tangent. O is the center. PR is parallel. PR is parallel to OS. So they tell us that for a reason. Matthew, this question is on you. Let's go. What's PTS? PTS up here.
64.
How we got that? So it's 2 marks. I just put 64. So how we got that?
OSP equals 26.
OSP is how much?
26.
All right, nice, because we see that parallel line Z form shape, right? We know the rules for that. So if it's 26 here, it's going to be 26 up there. We touched on that last class. Everybody's good, right? So 26 up there. So 26 down here as well. How much is here?
128.
128, and how much is at the top?
64.
Thank you, sir. So this is 128 divided by 2, which is 64 degrees. The angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Put in your reasoning. What about RPQ? RPQ. R, PQ, right here.
26 plus 26, which is 52, and minus that from 90, I get 38.
Correct, because this is a radius. This is a tangent, so that means it's 90. So 90 subtract 26 by 2, which is how much? Same thing as I. Which is
38.
any questions?
No.
Degrees, don't forget these wonderful degrees thing. Part B. Did we need to do this question? We didn't need to calculate the value of
Yes.
theta.
Miss, but I did it. Miss, that was hard work. Very, very hard
This
work.
probably hard work.
Miss, I mean, like, out of my day.
All right, calculate the degrees to the nearest degree. How much is that? AB is 14.5. 8.5. So I'm not even gonna do this. We'll just talk it through. What can we use to find the degrees?
Cosine rule.
Cosine rule. Nice. Calculate the area of the triangle. What can we use?
Yeah.
So we could use
1/2
a half
AB.
AB sine C. Yeah?
Yes.
So it will be a half by 8.5 squared by whatever this angle is when we find it. Yeah? And calculate the area of the shaded region. How to work that out?
Miss, well, you have to find the area of the minor sector.
So
Area
the
equals
area of the minor sector minus the area of the
triangle.
triangle. Triangle AOB, and we'll get that. All right. And calculate the length of the major arc. So out here. And again, we know how to work that out. That's just here, theta 1 over 360 multiplied by 2 pi r. Yeah?
Yes, miss.
Right. So, of course, we'll get into more of that as we revise. 11. Looking similar to something we just had.
Yes, miss.
So, let's go. ABC. How many of you all squinch up your eye to try to figure out what's on top of there? Don't know if it's
48.
correct or if it's wrong. Oh, we got 48.
Is that one more question? I could get 48.
No, you can't. Oh,
Exterior angle formed is equal to the interior opposite angle.
48 degrees. Exterior equal to interior opposite. AOC.
I get in rule 1. 48 multiplied by 2. 96.
48 by 2. 96 degrees. Angle at the center, twice the angle at the circumference. BCD. BC. BC out here. How much is that? Come on, come on. Look at 1 marks. Look at 1 marks.
64.
Oh,
Miss 90 subtract 26 because angles formed at the point of contact equals 90 degrees.
so 64 degrees. Nice. We form a right angle right here. BAC.
64.
BAC. Yeah. How much is that?
Miss, I got that 64 interior opposite.
How much?
64.
64. Exterior, interior. Here. Yeah. Anyone else want to debate anything and say what they got?
Miss, for what question? BAC?
BAC.
Miss, I got 64 too.
Very good.
Yes, miss.
Exterior angle is equal to the interior opposite. OAC. Who I'm not hearing? I'm not hearing Solange. I'm not hearing Shamaya. I'm not hearing Leah, Tanisha,
Mr. Graham,
Zachary.
just now.
Like you have a question you're priming up for. All right. Like you put all your energy into one question. All right. What is OAC? Tanisha, how to work out OAC? So this part right here alone. Down here. OAC. So we know that this part here was how much? 96. How much is OAC? Anyone? Let's go. How much is OAC?
Miss, I got 42.
Yeah, miss, same. Opposite angles and an isosceles triangle are equal. That was the reason.
I got 180 minus.
Yeah, 42. So we say 180 minus the 96 divided by 2. 42 degrees. OAB.
22.
How much? Right here now.
22.
Oh,
46. No, 64 minus
64
42.
minus 42.
64 minus. So hold on. 64. So inside of here is 64. And we minus the 42, giving us 22 degrees.
Yes, miss. Miss, for questions like these, what would you put? Because when I was working on some questions, miss, it didn't really pertain to the answer I got, but I just put rules like for everything. So would it have a rule for this? No, miss, like,
Well, it's
say
not
like if
really
they
a
ask,
rule. So it may not be a rule in this case, but you could put an explanation. Yeah?
okay, miss.
So you could put exactly what you have there. You could put the reasoning is BAC subtract OAC. Yeah? So that's not a rule, but it is a reason as to how you got what you got. You're with me?
Yes, miss.
Yeah.
Yes, miss.
All right. All right, let's go. R P Q is 46 degrees, RQP. So RPQ, RQP. All right, TRQ, straight line. PQ, tangent. Giving reason for each step of your answer. PTR, how much is that?
Interior opposite 46.
So confirm for me.
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
CPR,
Miss, 56 degrees.
wow.
Miss, I said that angles in a triangle sum to, oh yes, miss, angles in a triangle sum to 180 degrees since PQT is a triangle. I added up all the angles we have already, 46 plus 46 plus 32, and I subtracted from 180 to get 56.
So this and this will give us 180 degrees. So we find the missing angle by saying 180 minus 46 plus 46 plus 32. 56 degrees. TSR.
$124.
Supplementary. Cyclic quadrilateral. 180 minus 56, which is 124 degrees. So I'm really proud of you guys and how you all are, you know, performing with these rules. Good stuff. Number 10. XYZ. So wait. We've seen some stuff that I didn't put in. See why we need to read. XWZ. Oh, no, it's inside already. Why I say nothing? I did not see that 64, right? So, yeah. All right. So everything is good. XYZ. How much is XYZ? How much is this? This looks so similar to our question we did for, and it looks like it just rotated. How much
Yes.
is XYZ?
116.
How did we get on?
Miss angles at the center, 2 times the angle at the circumference. So I
XYZ?
said X, right? Yes, miss. Miss, I said XOZ would be 2 by 64. Okay.
Okay,
Miss, I get 90.
2 by 64
this
equals
is 128.
128. So I said the angle at the center would be 360 minus 128, which is 232. Miss the remaining half. Okay.
56?
52.
52. So I heard at 52, I heard at 90, I heard at 200.
I got 90.
something.
Miss, my final answer was 116, not 200.
116 is the answer. You all know see the cyclic quadrilateral XWZY. So 64 will be opposite Y, giving us 180 minus 64, 116. Without all should equal to again. Yeah, cyclic quadrilateral.
Miss, I didn't see that. Miss, but my working was valid though, Miss, would I still get the answer?
Oh yeah, get 2 marks.
Okay.
Yeah. YXZ. YXZ. So inside here, how much is that? Pretty easy. They give you a
20.
lot of marks for these things. 23 degrees. Exterior is equal to interior opposite. What about OXZ? Right here. Oh my gosh, too easy. How much is that?
26.
26, because 180 minus 128 divided by 2. That's our isosceles there, 26 degrees. Everybody with me, Leah, how you doing?
Doing good, Miss.
All right. Shemaya,
I'm good.
Tanisha, Zachary, how you doing? Calculate, showing working when necessary the measure of angles. So we have UO, X is 70 degrees, UV could be better. UVW is a tangent line. ZOXW is a straight line. All right, so we've seen some stuff. We've seen a lot of stuff and we need to break it down, right? OUZ. OUZ, how much is that here? Bam. How much is
I
OUT?
get 35.
So how you got 35?
I divide 70 by 2.
You divide 70 by 2.
I divide 2
That's
into
one.
7.
So all right, you find here first, which is 110. And then you say the 70 by 2. All right, nice. It's 85. Isosceles. After you see so many questions on these, your car passes straight, you know. So this is 180 minus 110 divided by 2, which is 35 degrees. Isosceles again. UVY, U, V, Y down here. How much is that?
90 degrees.
UVY, U, VY.
No miss.
Come on. Jewel, how much is UVY?
I got 55. 90 plus 35 is equals 125.
Very
and
good. This is 90. Okay, it's 35. All right, 35, 35 angles in the same segment. So, nice. 90 plus 35. Well, 180, subtract that. 180 subtract 90 plus 35, which is 125, which is 55. Yeah? Everyone? 55 degrees? UW, U, W, O. So down here now, how much is this one now? Another triangle.
Miss 90, subtract 70.
180 minus 90 plus 70, which is 20.
Yes, miss.
So we see that this was another triangle. So it really had a lot for us to pay attention to, right? This was one triangle here. Bam. See it? So that's how we got 90, 70, and 20. This was another triangle here. Bam. That's how we got 90, 35, and 55. And of course, bam, this is another triangle here. Yeah, man, it's our thing, it's our thing. What's next? COU. C.
Miss,
OU.
they said name the triangle in the diagram, which is
Name the
congruent.
triangle that is congruent. What does congruent mean? I gave notes on this already, right? When we did a bunch of notes that day. What is a congruent triangle?
Miss, they're the
Nobody
same.
knows. Huh?
Miss, they're the same.
So same sides, same angle. So what triangle is congruent to ZOU? Same side, same angles. This one, right?
So why?
XOY, yeah. You've seen it easily. So that's XOY. We could call it XOY, we could call it YOX, we could say XYO, anything. What about, so let's erase. What about X, YXU? Y, where's Y? YXU, so this big one here. What triangle is congruent to this?
ZUX.
ZUX. Right here. Opposite it, but same. CUX. Of course, you can rearrange your letters. Nice question. The diagram below, not drawn to scale, shows a circle with center OTA. E is our tangent to the circle at the point A. AOD is 72 degrees. How much is ADC? ADC, how much is that?
90.
90 degrees. Of course, the reason is a semicircle, right? Triangle formed through the semicircle, look at right here, semicircle line, the diameter. ACD. ACD, up here now.
72 divided by 2, 36.
So 72, ACD, 72 divided by 2. So I know that this is 90. I can find for here, which is 72 divided by 2, which is 36, yeah. And then to find ACD, I can say 180 minus 90 minus 36. $54.
Yes, please.
Anybody need me to explain this again? So look at it. This is 90. Of course, we'll have to find here and to get up here, right? Because this is 72, we know that this is still an isosceles triangle, even though it's not looking, the same way. So we could say 180, wait, make sure I'm correct. 180 minus 72. No. So it's 180 minus 72, which is 108. Then we divide that by 2, which is 54. No, so this need to change. So this is 54. 90 plus 54, which will be the 36 now. Yeah? Shamika, how you say yes? You got that? 36. Who got 36 degrees?
Me.
I did miss my mic was mute. I was
But
gonna
didn't
tell
you
you when I
just
raised
tell
my hand.
me?
Miss, I mixed it up. For CAD, I got 54, and for ACD, I got 36. I
Right.
just watched.
So we had to find the isosceles part, which is 54, 54, and then we add 90, 54, and subtract it from 180. All right, CAD, 54, right? And OEA, how much is that? How much is that? Huh? Why y'all not working out? How much?
Miss 18, yes, miss. Miss, a tangent and a radian form a 90 degrees, right? So OAE is 90 degrees. So that's a right angle triangle. And 72 degrees is in that triangle. So I said 180, subtract 90 plus 72 and got 18.
So this is 90 degrees, 90 plus 72. So 180 minus 90 plus 72, which is 18 degrees. So we look at it, to find it, this is our triangle here. The diagram below, all right, JHG is 48. OJH, OJH, how much is
90
that?
degrees.
90 degrees. Why is that tangent and the radius JOG? So of course here is 90 again. So what do we know? We say 90 plus 90 plus 48 minus 360, yeah?
Oh, 48, yeah, minus 360.
Yes, sir.
48. What's the answer?
One 32.
Yeah.
132. J, K, J, K, G.
Miss
How much?
Miss would you believe I'm watching a completely different questions with the same answers?
Yeah,
Anyway,
inside here.
yes, miss. Yes, miss.
How much is J, K, G?
66 degrees.
How?
132 divided by 2 angles at the center twice the angles at the circumference.
So, everybody got that? We know what we're talking about. So this is 132. So of course, same chord, we'll get 132 divided by 2, which is 66 degrees. 6, yeah. JLG. JLG. How much is that?
Trying to the straight line. 180 minus 66 is equal to 144. 114.
180. What you said about straight line there?
Yeah, you gotta find for the straight line.
What straight line? You mean cyclic quadrilateral?
180 minus 66 here.
All right, 114. Any questions here? We gone full speed ahead. Jump on the
Yes.
maxi before it drive off. All right. Okay, so FAW. So KSW 62, SAF 54. O is the center, AF parallel. Pay attention to what they're telling you about these parallel lines to tell you that for a reason. FAW. Let's go. Yeah.
90 minus 54.
90
36.
minus 54. And Nikhil, what happened? You do half of the paper alone? Huh? You did half of the paper alone?
No.
So why you not answering again? Or you answering the easy ones alone? All right. SKF. Matthew, if I had to tell you about focusing again, I will say it in Spanish. If I have to tell you again, I will say it in Spanish. Right? SKF. How much is that?
Miss 126.
How did we get that?
180 subtract 54 opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. How? Miss. I don't know what I did.
This
Oh,
is
yes,
54,
yes, yes.
180. Wow. 180 minus 54 is 126. Yeah? ASW. ASW. Inside here now. How much is that? Yeah.
Miss 180
ASW.
subtract 152.
So
20 degrees.
So we have, hold on, let me see, FAW, FAW, 36. We have SKF, 126. Where are we looking for? ASW inside A. All right. So we can find out the missing part here, which is, we need to find that missing part. No, we don't need to find that missing part. Inside of here. AW I'm not hearing from you. Who got something different from Shaniqua? Jewel,
Miss, I
what did
didn't
you
hear
get?
what she said, but I got 64.
64. Shaniqua, what did you get?
It's 26.
26.
28, sorry.
What did you get, Aniki? Aniki, Leah. Let me hear from you all. Where we working out?
28.
Oh. Jewel, how did you get what you got?
Miss, I did the 180 minus 54 plus 62. And I got 180 minus 116, and I got
180.
Yes, Mrs. 64.
You did 180. Hold on. So what did you do? 180.
Yeah, in minus in open brackets 54 plus 62.
Plus.
62.
So where you got our 62 from? Where are you
Cannot
focusing on?
This S here, this S.
Here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so which 180 is this?
I don't understand the question.
Explain to me your steps. Why did you choose 180? This is the 54. And this is the 62 you're talking about?
Yes, miss, yes.
And what? Why 180? All right. Shaniqua, let me hear your reasoning. We need to understand what we're doing. So
Miss, I said the opposite interior angle is equal to the exterior angle. So
where?
angle SWA is 26.
So SWA will be,
26.
where did you get your 26 from?
Oh, is 126 on top. So it's 126 instead, sorry.
That could be 126 if this is 90 degrees. Yeah, so we formulated all our ideas right now to see what we're really doing. Aniki, what's your reasoning? So SKF 126. 36S S K F A W 26. Aniki, what's your reasoning? Only way you can work through it is if you think until you get it. Maximize all your options. How much is down here? How much is SWF?
There's 54.
54. Because supplementary, right? How much is KFW?
It's 118.
180. How much would be this part inside here? Or any missing parts? Where can we go again? Matthew, why are you holding your head? You had to work it out, not me.
Miss, well, I saw 90 degrees on my diagram here by way of 54 is the new 54 we found. So would the bottom be 36 again?
How did you identify that as a 54?
Miss, the
As
54
a
we
90
have,
degrees. How did you identify that as a 90 degrees? The only way we can say something is a 90 degrees if it's a semicircle. Yeah?
yes, miss.
So we are seeing, tell me what you're seeing. Let's highlight what we're seeing. Because in this shape, we have plenty. So what is the first cyclic quadrilateral we have? Here, right? Are we finished with this?
Yes, miss. No.
What else? What else can we put in? We have a 54, we have a 126, we have a 62. What else can we say we have? So we're completely blank? Completely? All right, let's go back to parallel lines. What they told us about the parallel lines. AF is parallel to SK. What does that tell us about this angle here?
Miss, is it 118?
180. From knowing that, what else do we know? What else do we know from knowing that? What about here?
Miss, 62 degrees.
Where else can we find for? What else can we find for? Matthew, what's the answer?
Miss has 64.
How did you get 64?
Oh, wait, that's a question.
I don't know. I don't know what
ASW.
question we're doing.
Yeah, Miss, I guess 60.
How did you get 64?
Miss, the same thing you will do.
I'm not speaking to Jewel. How did you get 64?
180 minus 54 plus 62.
Where you got 180 from?
Yeah, good question. Is that straight line?
Miss, the triangle S A, miss, and I don't know, could call that point R because it doesn't have a point when the triangle intersects the other one. Miss, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's 180 degrees. Yes, miss. I feel that's it. That triangle is 180 degrees. So
So this triangle here, we say
yeah.
180. We went ahead and found 118 by using the parallel lines here. And we said 62 plus 118 because they are co-interior angles. right? Once you have two parallel lines, they are co-interior angles. So if one is 62, the other, well, if one is 62, the other will be 118. So remember, I told you pay attention to the parallel part. Why? Because once they tell you that, it's because they are hinting to you to pay attention to your stuff. So look at it, nice and easy. This line is parallel to this line. Therefore, we have our co-interior angles. So therefore, 180 minus 54 plus 62 will give us the 64. But nobody knows where they got the 180 from to do that. We just know we have 180. We don't know if we copy something and we don't fully understand what it is, but we just know we have 180 degrees. And Jewel? We just know. Right? So because these two lines are parallel, these are co-interior angles, which means they are supplementary. They sum to 180. So it's going to be 180 minus the 54 minus the 62 to get the missing part, which is 64 degrees. That's how we get 64 degrees. Or if we didn't see it there, we could have seen it here, got 118, got the 62, and then we do the same thing with this triangle. 180 minus 54 minus 62, giving us 64 degrees. All right. MRQ. Angle MPN is 54. MPN 54. How much is MRQ? MRQ, how much is this?
It's 70 degrees.
How did we get that?
Miss RQM is 20. And the rate
RQM. RQM is 20.
yes, miss. And the radius and the tangent form a 90 degrees angle.
All right, so this is 90. Not the radius and the tangent. Semicircle. Right angle triangle in the semicircle.
Yes,
So
miss.
this will be 90. So 90 plus 20. So that's going to be 180 minus 90 plus 20. So that's 70 degrees. PMR. PMR inside of here, how much is that? How much is that?
It's 20 degrees.
20 degrees. Exterior angle is equal to the interior opposite. PMN. PMN now, this entire thing here.
90 degrees.
90 degrees. Because that's the tangent and the diameter line. Is it the diameter? Yeah.
Miss, I find the kind of old.
Yeah, they just have it in a kind of
anyway.
weird
Yes.
place, but this represents the center here. Just have it written weird, 90 degrees. All right, we have 2 more pages to go. How y'all doing?
Miss,
So I want to hear from persons I haven't heard from in a little bit. So SGH is our tangent. FOG 118, DGS 65. OGF, Leah. How to work out OGF? Leah.
Miss. I can be it. Anyway, Miss, I have 21 where I had 180. Just
So I have it 180 minus the 180 divided by 2, which is your 31 degrees. Nice. Thank you. D, E, F. Tanisha. Solange, your question had to be the last one. You were here, tell me.
Miss Elise,
I thought you.
12.
Huh?
Nah, miss, I stop at page 12, miss.
You stopped at page 12?
Yes, miss.
Why is that?
Miss, I get frustrated. I went to my bed.
But you had 2 weeks. You didn't wake up for 2 weeks?
Nah, miss, when I get frustrated about something, you need the past.
No, Solange, I don't want that excuse. That is not satisfactory at all. DEF. DEF. Where's DEF? Up here. How much is that? So we can find inside of here, which is 25. Yeah, because this is a 90 degree, right? And we know that this part is 31. So we can add both of them, 25 plus 31, because I want to wrap up, right? And we can subtract that to get up here. So 180 minus 56 is 124 degrees. You got that? No, y'all, you didn't need to go and work out bearing. I hope you all know that, right? Who did the bearing question? None of y'all. I know none of y'all did the bearing question. You were just so lazy. I think we did that question already, yes? Yeah, we did that
Yes,
question in the last past paper. All right, the last question. Yay. Yay. All right, let's go.
This is the one that's exactly the same as the one we did before.
Earlier.
Yes,
Same letters
miss.
too? Same letters?
It's not the same letters, it's different letters, but it's the exact
Look
same
at it,
answer.
look at it, look at it. 48, yeah, they give us that 48. What, and look at the year. Ooh, didn't take the year on this one, boy. Wow, what is this? It is always feel like it could be a 5 years apart or 10 years apart. That's why it's very good to do all past papers. This came in, this is our January paper. Just the way it looked, it is a January paper. And this one here is like, it could be our January or June again. So we don't need, okay, yeah, let's do it. O, A, E. We know that's 90 degrees.
90.
A, O, B. How much is that?
132.
132. A, C, B.
66.
66. And A, D, B.
114.
114. Yeah, you know, same thing from up here. Right, so that's it for our geometry past paper questions. I hope that you guys are well able, when you see a lovely piece of question in an exam, you can say, easy food, right? So remember, practice, practice, practice. Don't do like Solange and sleep for 2 weeks. When you get frustrated, get up and go again.
Until a past paper come.
That is why you're supposed to do it in parts and not try to do everything in one night, right? So spread it out. I give you all enough time to get it done. So we are continuing, and as soon as we're finished with our next set of topics, we will have another past paper session. Just remember, today is the 27th of January, and we have approximately 3 more months for the exam, which we are going to conquer, right? Because you're putting in the work So know that you will do excellently with it. Continue doing your past papers, continue practicing, continue sacrificing, because you cannot get back the time that is gone, especially those of you who are in Form 5. You cannot get back this time and you do not want to repeat your exam. So please put in the extra effort. All right, so that's it for this session.